to a different path that's hopefully a little bit easier. We're going into the southeast. You can see down there that little building in the lake. That's Lake of the Clouds hut. It's one of the nicest huts on the Appalachian Trail. You actually can pay to stay there, unlike the others where you just show up and pitch your tent. But you can pay to stay there, and I think they have some like food and stuff in the lake, and obviously it's just very beautiful. But anyways, there goes Jackie, so I better catch up. Here you can see it's almost like stairs going up and down. Here's a nice shot of the Lake of the Clouds. It really is beautiful. You can just see the lake here, and you look out and gosh, I mean, you're still a couple thousand feet down to the valley, and then there's even mountains higher, and you can see about a mile and a half to Mount Washington, the top. So we're up here kind of on like the base of the summit of Mount Washington there, and we screwed up. You can see we were at the summit. We went all the way down and pretty much to the base of that little mountain there, and then we had to take a trail straight over to here. Whereas if you look, that was the trail that we wanted to take. We must have missed it, I don't know. It would have cut out probably like a half mile of walking. But anyways, man, we have been busy today. Yeah, so if you see in the distance there, we climbed up that hill. That was the Lionhead Trail. And then we went across the flat part and like came up the north side of Mount Washington. It's just crazy. It's funny how high that is, and I mean we're so much lower now. Straight ahead, off over the edge, I believe, is Tuckerman Ravine. But to be honest, everything gets kind of disorienting up here. I'm not quite sure, but we're definitely trying to hoof it to make our way down at this point. All right, bye. So it's like 4 o'clock. We just got to the Bootstrap Trail. This is the trail that we'll take down the rest of the way, down the mountain. We just came down this little wall of rock, and then if you were up on top of it, you could see maybe a mile in the distance, and like 1,000 feet up was Mount Washington. You can see the little white marker tower things that we follow, and you can see down there that's kind of how far we have to go. If you look across, you can see the ski resort. I mean, we're still higher than the ski lifts, and they go down to the same place we have to go, so a lot of going to go. But this place is neat because just above that wall, it was all wind, super windy, and here it's just silent. Like, listen. It's just totally silent. So this is kind of a cool spot because you can see a lot of what we did. We just came down from up here on that hill up there, and we came all the way down, kind of where that person is right there. You can see the trail. It goes like up the hill like that. But you can kind of see everything that we did earlier today. We hiked up the middle of that ravine there, and then that see those two little bluffs of snow? The smaller middle one is what we hiked up to and just over when we were trying to get up to the top of Mount Washington, and we realized we couldn't, and turned around, came back, went down the ravine, and then we went back, and we started climbing up that, through the woods. We got up to the top of that ridge, ran that ridge all the way up, this flat part, and then we zigzagged up to Mount Washington. When we got up to the top of Mount Washington, we had lunch, then we went on the backside, hiked all the way over to like a mountain further in the distance, and then had to cut back, and we kind of got to the base of the Tuckerman's Ravine again, and then that's when we started taking this trail up and over to right where we are now. So we're hiking along here. We're hopefully maybe 2 miles until the end or something, and hopefully they'll be start getting to be kind of easier 2 miles here and not too long. We're back in the trees, I think, for good at this point. You can kind of see what we're going down here. You know, it's fairly steep, but you know, if you can kind of step from one big rock to another, it's doable. So you can see the big tall hump in the middle. That's Mount Washington. That little sharper peak to the left of it, that's part of Pinkman's Bowl, I think, or Tuckerman Bowl Ravine. And then over there, those three are things that me and Jackie hiked kind of over and down, and then we hiked all the way. There? I think we like hiked all the way through these like down. We've been going down through pretty thick woods here for a while. We can just start to hear the road. I don't know, it's hard to say how much further we have to go down. Hopefully not too much further.
We made it in one piece.
And we are tired. We're down here at the base, at the like mountain visitor center.
I'm feeling pretty cranky right now.
Yeah, it was a workout. I'm exhausted. You can kind of just look at me and I'm sunburnt. I'm tired. It was a long day. I think we've been hiking from about 8 to like 6 o'clock.
It's 6 o'clock?
Maybe a little after. Yeah, I mean, we've been hiking for like over 10 hours, I would say. Yeah, actually, we got here closer to like 7:30, 7:40. So yeah, it's been a long day of hiking. But good for the body, good for the soul.
Good for the soul.
Got my Zen on up there.